Welcome to Wondersleep. The world was changed forever by a simple accident. Alexander Fleming found a petri dish which had been mistakenly left open. The dish had initially just contained Staphylococci bacteria, but mould from an open window had contaminated the sample. Fleming noticed a halo of inhibited bacterial growth around the mould, and he correctly surmised the substance was being secreted by the mould in order to kill the bacteria. The mould, penicillium, and the substance, penicillin. One sometimes finds what one is not looking for. When I woke up just after dawn on September 28, 1928, I certainly didn't plan to revolutionise all medicine by discovering the world's first antibiotic or bacteria killer. But I suppose that was exactly what I did. And thus, the age of antibiotics began. In stark contrast, Neptune was discovered entirely on purpose. Astronomers had noticed differences in the orbit of Uranus compared to what was expected based upon all of the known bodies in our solar system. Gravity from a thus far undiscovered planet was thought responsible. And in 1846, when telescopes were pointed to where this planet was mathematically predicted to be, Neptune was discovered, putting the total number of planets in our solar system up to 13. How many planets are in our solar system? Well, there are the 6 known since antiquity: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. And in 1781, Uranus was discovered. In 1801, Ceres became the 8th planet. In 1802, Pallas. 1804, Juno. 1807, Vesta. 1845, Astrea. And in 1846, Neptune, making 13. But this newspaper report mentions 18 planets. Eventually, the objects between Mars and Jupiter were reclassified and recognised as either asteroids or a dwarf planet in the asteroid belt. In 1930, Pluto became the 9th planet to be discovered, but in 2006, it was downgraded to a dwarf planet, leaving us back again at 8 planets. Many people were upset about Pluto's demotion, but the current definition states to be a planet, you need to be an object around the sun, you need to be massive enough to be surrounded by your own gravity, and you need to clear the neighbourhood around your orbit. Incidentally, the same year of Neptune's discovery, Adolphe Sax patented the saxophone. He would later go on to die in poverty. Like Uranus, Neptune has only ever had one spacecraft visitor, Voyager 2. It visited Neptune in 1989, the same year that Roald Dahl's BFG was made into a movie. The book, BFG, was dedicated to his daughter, Olivia Dahl. She had sadly died at the age of 7 from measles and encephalitis. Dahl was said to have been devastated. Distraught at the loss of his child, he wrote this: Olivia, my eldest daughter, caught measles when she was 7 years old. As the illness took its usual course, I can remember reading to her often in bed, and not feeling particularly alarmed about it. Then, one morning, when she was well on the road to recovery, I was sitting on her bed showing her how to fashion little animals out of coloured pipe cleaners. And when it came to her turn to make one herself, I noticed that her fingers and her mind were not working together, and she couldn't do anything. Are you feeling all right? I asked her. I feel all sleepy, she said. In an hour, she was unconscious. In 12 hours, she was dead. Out of this tragedy, Dahl became a strong proponent of immunisation and was always active in charitable work. And maybe it's not surprising that he dedicated the BFG to her. A story in which a young girl is taken away by a friendly giant. In order to keep his existence a secret, she is never to return. And to commemorate our greatest children's storyteller, we named an asteroid in the central region of the asteroid belt after him, 6223 Dal, up amongst the stars, where he can rest in peace with his daughter.